Hey, what's up, Pop Stars? This is Pop Jibberish. I'm Joe.
I'm Nisi.
And today we're watching episode 7 of Severance. This is the 7th episode of Severance, and I'm excited. I was trying to think of an everance or ev word to say.
We did just get through talking about V's.
Effervescent.
Why?
I don't know. This one's called Defiant Jazz. I don't even want to try
At
to
this point.
Right, the names.
None of these names have are a clue to what's happening.
I know, right? That's what I'm like looking at the title. I'm like, it doesn't even matter because whatever they're gonna do is probably gonna be weirder than what they're talking about in the title. So, in the previous episode, I forgot. It's been a while.
Because a lot happens when a bunch of weird stuff be happening.
Yeah.
So the last episode. The two teams, remember, Irv took them to go see.
Right, and Mr. Milchek.
He had to go to Dylan's house because Dylan stole one of the cards.
Right, I remember that.
And Dylan got to see his Audi.
We found out, that he was able to be activated as Dylan Innie as an Audi in his house.
Correct.
As opposed to just, because
you thought it was the building.
I thought it was the building, and I thought it was like a locational situation, right, where they walk into the building and there's like a sensor that like, okay, they're in the building, they're going down the elevator, boom. And even in the stairwell, because Helly kept changing in the stairwell, which means that if there was a switch, it doesn't make sense. It almost doesn't it makes less sense for it to be a switch that they can turn on and off if they are doing this on an individual basis. So when they flipped the switch, did everybody switch to that couldn't have been the case. It couldn't have been the case. They have to have been
that would be a huge risk.
Exactly. Like, so as soon as they turned it on, it was just for Dylan, and they made sure he was in like the closet. So he couldn't say anything, which honestly,
also speaks to the fact that his Audi was very much on board with it.
Exactly.
Because he was like, all right, keep the son occupied.
Right.
You're going to go in the closet. We're going to turn you into Innie so we can have a conversation.
Exactly.
I need to have a conversation with your Innie.
Funny enough, like they did that in the closet so he can not see as much stuff as he possibly could, or look around the room or whatever.
They could have taken him somewhere.
I would have taken him in the bathroom.
Or anywhere. You could have taken him out the house.
Or out of the house. Well, maybe he's we don't know, but maybe he's a single parent. Right. Well, yeah, I don't know, but maybe I was saying maybe he's a single parent and he has his son there.
And they needed to keep his son contained or whatever without him seeing him.
Right, because it seemed like they would have had the mother take the son into another room if she was there. So he was there watching cartoons and it was just him and his son.
Counting to 1 million.
Right. Which he obviously got bored way too quickly. I mean, he's a child.
I was going to say.
At what point do you think this is going to actually work? But Milchek doesn't seem like he would know any of that kind of stuff because he's not that type of person.
Pissed.
He was extremely pissed. And what's funny is like the fact, when the child came in,
Dylan,
he was
like, what the F?
Right. First of all, Dylan was surprised.
So now you get to see Dylan's reaction when he goes back to work.
So I'm waiting for that reaction. But not only that, but like the fact that he was surprised, and then Milchek was like, he was so mad that he was almost like he was gonna cause harm to this kid.
Right.
I was kind of afraid for the kid as soon as. And then when the Audi version of Dylan woke up, then he was like, "We done here?" And then he took the kid and went into the other room. It almost was like if he had stayed as the Innie for any much longer, then he probably would have done something to that kid or something. Anyway, I'm reaching because this whole situation is so screwed up. So I'm excited to jump into this episode. So we're going to jump into episode 7. Any other thoughts before we jump into the episode?
No.
Okay.
I'm just ready to get into it.
Let's do it.
I'm so excited for you.
We shall see what the situation is here. Oh yeah, forgot about this part.
Oh yeah, he finally meets up with the lady who's been calling Petey's phone.
Yeah.
And also they're looking for her.
Right. Yeah,
the security guy.
Yeah, the security guy and Selvig.
Selvig.
Yeah, she's the person that reintegrated Petey, apparently. Or assumed.
Right. They're assuming she reintegrated him. They be so trusting, because who does this?
I know, right? It's nighttime, it's dark. He doesn't have a weapon. He doesn't know where he's being led. Right.
You saw what happened to Petey, and you're just going to willfully go?
Right.
Willfully or willingly?
Willingly. Both are correct. And they're just going to go down to a dark basement?
Dark...
I mean, I guess he feels like I'm already...
Do it for the plot.
I'm already here. I might as well do it.
I'm the one who helped your friend.
Helped him... I was going to say help him die.
Sickness.
So you're a doctor?
I put that chip in your head, and I'm still the only one who can deactivate it.
Oh, she was the one who put it in. Wait, so she obviously didn't do heli.
Just a baby.
My innie lives his own life, and as a result, I get to live mine.
That's what they tell him.
But maybe he doesn't. Maybe he dreams every day about clawing his way to the surface.
This just reminded me of us. Tethered.
Yeah, definitely.
Brought him into this world with...
Except they are aware that they are...
based on your own desire for emotional convenience.
It's an extremely selfish decision.
It is.
You want to do what's right. Both of you.
Oh, no.
Down there. You having a chat with someone, Mark?
That would
It's okay.
be wildly alarming.
What? Oh.
Shit.
Oh. Oh, my God.
Grab his arms.
What?
Not just grab his arms.
Whoa. Wait, that room doesn't open up on the... Wait. How does she get around?
It does, apparently. But also, if it did, why didn't he go that way?
I work with him.
No, you don't. He's Doug Grainer, head of security on the Severance floor.
There's so much blood.
I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up right now.
Don't! Your DNA's in that!
How did you just stop yourself from doing it?
Right.
I would have done it immediately the moment she said don't.
Full access, and it can't be tied to anyone. Take it to work tomorrow. He'll know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, right.
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. Go home. Get rid of your clothes. Go now.
She's like, I've done this before.
Right. Very matter of factly, like she already know what to do.
It's gonna be okay. We'll finish what Petey started, Mark. Now get the fuck out of here!
Very random, but did you see how he was careful to straddle the blood?
Yeah.
Somebody else would have been dumb enough to walk through it, and then oh my God.
Yeah, he was very self-aware of what was like the situation. But wait, they don't know if
he still throws up.
No.
But what? Like he could have done it. Like, oh, look, when throw up comes,
it does. But
he was able to hold it down there.
I guess it's okay that he did it out there because they wouldn't trace it out there. Just be like any homeless person could be throwing up out there.
Forgot the intro hadn't started.
Oh yeah, all right.
I told you.
Right. Good gracious. Okay.
What a way to start an episode.
Right. That was before the intro even started. So
that's the most action we've seen in the entire show. The entire show has been very quiet and dark and calm, other than Helly being, heli trying to get out.
Right.
But
yeah. Is it weird that I kind of expected something like that to kind of happen though?
no. It was going to happen sooner or later. That reminds me.
You know, remember I said that his tie was the same color as his pajamas? Ever since I said that, I've been paying attention. I don't see it anymore. It's too dark to see his tie. I'm like, did I just imagine that? I must have imagined that.
Now I'm going to have to see if I can see it next time. And then he's always being watched by old girl.
Right, Miss Selvig. Wait, is she in the house? Because she just be going in there.
She really does.
Randomly, like it's her house.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
It's just getting some water. Do you need?
Oh, right. He was with her.
Who, me?
Who, me?
I forgot that she was in the bed.
Mm-hmm. Now you got to try to explain that.
You're being weird.
Maybe it was just a dream.
Girl. I mean, not girl, but girl.
You weren't here.
That was a dumb response.
Sorry.
I would have been honest without being honest.
Right.
Like work stuff, but honestly, I can't say what it is. Just say
Well,
no.
I mean, this is kind of a big deal for me. And, you know, I don't know.
Why does it feel like she knows more than what she lets on?
It does, doesn't it?
Do you want me to go?
She's doing the Milchek thing. Like the straight face, no emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Everybody on this show is awkward.
Yeah. His sister is like the most normal person on the show.
Yeah. Even though that whole situation with the pregnant lady was not normal.
Yeah.
Take it with you.
So what's funny is that she was like, your auntie don't know what to do with it.
Right.
And he just got to trust that he'll know what to do with it.
You know what's crazy about this whole situation?
He ain't
It
got no
is.
coat on.
Yeah, I know it looks like it's cold. I mean, it super is cold, but what's crazy about this? Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of this. Oh, because his coat was something he wore, so he can't wear that.
You usually dispose of your waste in the early afternoon.
Oh, well, just getting a head start on the day, I guess.
She just knows his whole schedule.
Right?
Maybe we should talk later over a nice hot cup of lavender tea.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
She's so weirdly aggressive.
Yeah.
Some new dandruff shampoo.
It's an odd thing to say. Like, she thought it was like a charming, funny thing. It's just weird.
As is she.
So they're just gonna lock him in the room now.
Which is wild.
I feel like he's just making sure he can open the door. What in the world?
Card that Dylan.
Oh, right.
And why did he put it there? He was gonna come back to it.
Oh, because he wanted to hide it.
He couldn't take it out, like out.
Right.
But he probably just didn't trust leaving it in his desk because he keep finding stuff in Mark's desk.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly.
Bert G.
Mr. Milchick, pleasure to see you, sir. So early.
Please, sit.
Thank you.
He's like, I just stayed up.
I wonder what their schedule is.
Oh.
Excellent. May I?
Of course.
What are those cards for, though?
Right.
Outstanding. Wow. You've been a great leader to this department, Bert G.
Thank you.
You deserve something special.
Another trip to the break room, I hope. It's quite enough.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
He got in trouble.
I just realized that when he said no trip to the, I was thinking about the other room, but yeah, the break room is the punishment room.
Right.
Dylan G.
Look at him. Boy.
What the hell was that? Walk with me.
He's the only one out of all of them that's seen his Audi.
Only. And I didn't consult Miss Cobel because she's been so stressed.
The boy, was that my son?
He'd agreed to count to 1,000, which he then violated.
Not which he then violated.
To your colleagues, Dylan, this OTC is pretty neat to know. Understand?
That's the first thing he's gonna tell everybody.
In a tough quarter, I'm gonna see about wrestling you up some special perks. That sound good?
He love his perks. He don't care now, though.
Good man, Dylan.
He didn't say yes.
He did not. He is messed
So
up.
crazy because for him, it was he walked out of the elevator to leave for the day, woke up
in a closet
saw his
by a
son,
child,
talked to Milchick,
and then wakes back up
and
in
then
the elevator.
wakes back up in the elevator as it opens up. That's crazy. I'm just like the time displacement for most of these people that are innies is just that's the part that's the craziest part.
They also don't technically really know what time of day they're working.
Yeah.
They just go based off of the clocks that are down there.
True.
Those clocks could be set for any time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it could be relative, basically, like you've been, it could be a situation where they just turn the clocks to 9 to 5.
Right.
And it could be like 7 o'clock in the evening there.
Mm-hmm.
And
new protocol.
To the desk. Wow.
Sounds good.
Lead the way.
So he's got to escort each team member now to their desk, let them into the room.
Make sure they don't wander somewhere
and
else.
Close the room. They have zero privileges to walk around in freedom. So I get, is there their break room? Is that inside of that same office?
Yeah,
or
it
do they have
is.
to, okay.
It's like all like how the bathroom was in there also.
Gotcha.
Like they really don't need to leave that space until somebody
It's time for them to go back home.
or if they got to go to like to the break room or to talk to one of them.
Right.
These doors help us to ensure you all are tucked nicely in your workspaces.
Tucked nicely.
Order this.
Mr. Craner is dead.
Right.
Good morning, Mark.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, he was the last person to show up.
Mark, what
Is that normal?
For him to be last. So normally he gets there first and he like opens everything up and turns the lights on and lights and stuff on. So I don't know if like it changes from day to day.
You all right?
Fine.
No.
Well, that's the best you can do. Where's the sly profanity-laced cutback?
Is Milchick still there? Yes, he is.
Straight from the hills of Rwanda.
Not Rwanda, sir.
Wow.
You see how?
Oh, yeah. Those are some thick doors, too.
They are.
Come in. Everything's fine. Just wondering where you are.
Uh-oh.
So I lean my
This is
upper
baby.
body.
It's not her. It's a dog.
Oh, I'm like, this baby is... What is going on?
That thing looked like Chucky.
Right.
And I do.
That was scary.
And this, show the baby the areola, and we latch. Now you try.
Whoa.
Why does she slam that baby down like that?
Because she's not really
Ready?
a person that knows anything about that. She probably just like watched a YouTube video if they have YouTube.
Areola, let her see it. She's, oh. There she is. Oh, yes, Eleanor, yes. Oh my God.
So did she do research to be able? You know
Had to have.
Like,
Yeah, she had to have.
No, psychotic you gotta be.
Into the air.
It's definitely sociopathic behavior. She's obviously a sociopath.
She gets into the store and she's trying.
She's used to playing parts.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Thank you for helping me.
Did you say you need to get to the store?
Now the girl that Mark was dating said she gave his sister a list of resources for lactation counselors, and somehow they ended up with her.
Right. That's what I didn't even think about that till just now. But that's another thing that makes me feel that she's got to be in on it.
I guess her husband's a state senator.
Oh,
Yeah. Like, I don't know. This is stupid.
Let's watch her face change.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking, what if someone...
Or if it changes.
At first, he tried to keep teaching at the college, but he couldn't.
As a teacher.
Does he ever talk about her?
They said it at that dinner. It's like a history teacher.
Oh, right. History teacher, right. What?
Poor Dylan.
Hey, I was just...
Wait. Is Helly actually his wife?
Is that a real question?
No, well, I mean...
Soap. Seems like an O&D question.
Irv, you know we can't go anywhere. I mean,
Trying to find reasons to go see his boyfriend.
Yeah.
What's this?
It's an MDE.
She got to 75%.
What?
Well, he got that turtleneck on.
That's what I'm saying.
By reaching 75% refinement.
He didn't have that turtleneck on. He had on his short sleeve button up at first.
Right, he changed clothes for this.
Dance experience.
3%.
Yes, well, it's been a tough morning on all of us.
Why for you?
And I thought a little frivolity would be just what the doctor...
It's just not going to answer.
Right?
The MDE cart.
Approach the... Why is everything so clinical?
Tamaraka.
Why he say it with that accent?
And why, you notice how she's just like, whatever, I'm stuck down here. I might as well, like, she just kind of gave in.
Is in Helly's honor. I urge all...
Oh, Defiant Jazz. Got it. It's two? Yes, he is correct.
Whoa, wow. Okay.
This is so weird. They call it a... How much? It was a 3-minute dance experience or something like what?
That's so elementary because we do stuff like a 30-second dance party or something at school. We do stuff like that.
I get the feeling it's going to stop like abruptly. His whole smile is going to change. All right, give me that. Give me the Baraka. And then he's going to walk out the door. Look
at him though. He's so into it.
Wow.
And Dylan is just like,
he is fuming.
He really is.
What is this face?
They all
is he actually committed? Oh no! Don't take it out! Don't take it out! Don't take it out!
Irving, what you got? Let's see it.
Oh, he said, Irving, what you got? Yeah. I thought he said, he's like, show me what you got.
What you got. Let's see what you put out your pocket.
I was like, oh no.
Look at her getting into it. It's wild. She tried to kill herself several times.
Right. He is not into it. I want to say that was a meme too.
Him dancing like that?
Yeah. I feel like I've seen it before somewhere.
Why is he antagonizing him though?
Really
like he knows that he is not okay because of what happened.
And the room is going red. What is going on? Right? He's about to blow up. Daddy!
Oh no.
Get him off me! Get him off me!
Is he biting him? Oh my God.
Jesus, he's biting me! Dylan! Come on!
Oh, he drew blood.
He broke the skin. He needs a full tetanus toxoid panel.
Yeah, you want to go see her together?
He know he got something on him.
Right.
The music dance experience is officially canceled.
Sir. Obviously.
Right.
He's snatching.
He's so mad. Is he going to tell him?
That's bullshit. He's my son, too.
Mm-hmm. This is good. We could use this.
What?
If they can wake us up.
Just reignited Helly.
Right. They put a battery in her back.
We can find whatever they used to control it. And,
he got that card in his pocket.
Right.
It's like all the pieces are coming together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's time for a field trip.
How do we get out, though? Oh,
he got the security card.
We can do this.
All he has to do is mention to Irv's like, you can see your boy.
Right.
Look, if Milchick does show up, stall, I got it. Okay.
How do you stall? How do they even explain how everybody's out of the room? And just being somebody who's worked security before, when you scan a card, there's a
box that shows.
There's a application that shows like access points, and you can see when a card has been used, and you can see who scanned it. And if it came up as Grainer, and they know the Grainer is not there today, that's going to be a dead giveaway. But obviously, they may not even.
He knew what he was doing.
It's okay.
What about the plan?
I'm sorry, Mark. I can't hear you. I'll be back.
I mean,
that was his whole purpose.
Yeah,
anyway. He's like, I'll go along with it.
With y'all.
Not really.
Right.
He can care less about getting out.
I don't know why I don't like the way she walk. Like, I wonder if she walks like that in real life or if she's like intending to walk with purpose.
Yeah, I got you. It's probably those heels. Look at them.
They so ugly. I was looking at them.
So wait, how is this going to solve their problem though? Because if they flip the switch, they'll just be their Audis inside. it wouldn't make them be able to be their innies outside because they're still in. Or maybe this is just like a reconnaissance type mission. Excuse me.
Oh my God.
Wait, were those names? I was Mark S. Helly. Oh, okay. So,
shit.
What?
It's Cobel.
She won't
I
come.
thought her name was Selvig.
Outside.
So she does have two different names. Okay. No. Is he gonna run into Cobel?
Caught.
Same person who reintegrated Peter Kilmer. The board reminds you that reintegration has...
Okay, I did hear some muffled talking just now.
We'll be available to meet with you at the Egan Family Gala next week to discuss this further. Details to come.
It didn't sound like that's what they said in the muffled voice, though. It just sounded.
I look forward to receiving them.
That eye roll,
right?
That was so much malice in that eye roll. That scene just now showing how the walls almost seamlessly like fit together to where you can't even tell if there's a corridor to the left or right.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's like Labyrinth. It's like a secret corridor or whatever.
It's a melon party.
Oh, that's
lax as fuck.
Or maybe it's enough that we think we're constantly being watched.
It's too bad nobody told you guys that everything here is bullshit.
Is that making sense?
Type, flip, type, hold.
What? Trackball, type, switch, type, flip, type, hold. Boom. I'm smart. That's why I have 3 times as many finger traps as you guys.
Back on finger traps.
Right.
Do it. I've already been out, so it's only fair.
Very noble of you, but I think it's designed as a 2-man operation.
Great, I have the strength of 2 men.
Yeah, see, there are 2 lever switches that you have to hold open during the actual procedure. And they're on either side of the...
Oh, it's just like there's a lot of movies where it's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, and you gotta switch them both at the same time. And they're always like just far enough away so you have to have 2 people with a key or something. They did that in Stranger Things with the... Have you seen Stranger Things? Okay. Yeah, with when they had the thing, the machine that was going on, and they had to turn the switch.
Greetings.
He been there for so long.
Oh, wait. Did it say goodbye, Bert?
This is for you.
He looks so old.
He is so Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
I'm certain you will remain with me in spirit in some deep yet completely inaccessible corner of my mind. Though I'm unaware of it on a conscious level. And any of you, even though sitting here right now, I have no...
He keep contradicting what he said. Yeah. It's like, I'll never forget you, even though I have no idea who you are.
Any of you there are. Anyway.
He said, I see you.
Right.
But he was on this side.
Right. He is devastated.
Because there's no way for him to ever see him again once he leaves there.
Yeah.
Founder. Bert's Audi is retiring. It'll happen to you too someday.
You smug motherfucker. Is there anything more?
Everybody got their heads down.
Right.
Aim upon yourself, the founder or his progeny. I don't know what's gotten into you people today. Now, let's all say goodbye to Bird.
So they get the music party or the...
We'll enjoy Bert G's Any Retirement Song Selection.
Is it Defiant Jazz?
Right. Turn them doggone strobe lights on again.
So we have Waffle Party, Melon Party, and
Jazz Party.
Dance Party or whatever.
It's like a funeral procession.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, technically it is though.
Yeah.
It's like one of those funerals where the person's still alive and they want to have the funeral before they die.
Yeah.
So they can, enjoy it, I guess. I wonder, if you have strong emotions, because he said that he feels fulfilled and satisfied when he comes out of work.
Mm-hmm.
If you have these strong emotions for a specific person down there, I wonder if that carries over. So then you have this weird sense of loss or longing,
but
when
you don't know
that you
why.
have no idea why. Yeah, it seemed like that would affect you more. Especially in Mark's case where he lost his wife. So if that opposite situation happened, he would just be depressed up there and not know why. We definitely got to circle back to that thing that Cobel / Selvig said about, does he think that he sees his wife?
Oh, yeah.
Like we were saying before, nothing in this show is a little
it's
means
not
nothing.
it's all intentional.
It's all intentional.
Everything is a foreshadow.
And I know he's having not feelings, but something. Bird's dead.
Let's burn this place to the ground.
Everybody's activated.
Yeah. Everybody's got the battery now. Can he just push his glasses up?
I know, right? Leon does that on purpose.
Oh, really?
He does. It drives me bananas.
I'm just wear them where they're supposed to be.
He has no peace nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. I'm he's depressed on the outside because of the loss of his wife, but then his
outie doesn't know that his innie is also involved in a bunch of stuff,
right?
And his innie doesn't know that his outie is involved, but he has some kind of awareness of it, because how else did I get this key card?
Exactly.
So now what is he out there doing?
Exactly. Yeah. Definitely. There's definitely this weird attacking this problem from both sides type situation going on,
which is really cool.
But emotionally, I think he was susceptible to that as an innie because of his downtroddenness and his thought process and mental state as an outie. It's not a substitute. And I think that's what they were trying to point to, the fact that being severed is not a substitute for just healing. She is definitely involved.
How are you?
He's drunk.
Come on in. Make yourself at home.
The reason why I think she's involved is because they had a horrible interaction initially, and she kept coming back somehow. So she's I have to get into this some way.
See? That's her.
She doesn't have red hair, so it's not Helly.
He's so drunk.
It was a weird thing to do.
Because he drunk.
She was great. She was...
Goodbye, Mark.
Really?
I just realized they didn't close up on that picture. And they didn't it was blurry. I'm getting the feeling that it's not Helly because the person was a redhead in the picture. Is he gonna run back and put the picture back together? So just keeps tape just laying out like that. He didn't have to look for it. You do?
I do.
Usually it's in a drawer or something.
Extraordinary.
His hands are ridiculously shaky all the time.
Well, he's strong, but yeah.
And when she sneezed, she always sneezed twice.
Is this gonna be a reveal?
My wife liked other people's stuff.
They are so wrong for that. Show us the picture.
Give his finger right over her face.
Show us the picture. Is it obviously it's not Cobel. It's not Helly because it's not redhead. Is it somebody from OB? Wait a minute.
Yes.
No. But so she doesn't go outside? Because she said that I'm trying something new with her.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. And of course, she's the thumbnail for the next episode here. Okay, we gotta talk about this.
Oh man, it's so fun.
Okay.
So fun.
Okay.
I've been waiting for so long for you to get to this part.
So this whole time he thought
the candle in the office, it wasn't just about him.
Oh. Because she was the one that was in that room with him. Mm-hmm. She lit the candle and then she started saying, do something with the clay. And then he did the tree. The tree would have triggered her as well.
Possibly.
Oh my goodness. So what is Selvig / Cobel doing? She literally put those two people together in the same room with the familiar smell, having them interact with each other. And then she's asking the sister, does he feel like he's seen her?
Right, because he sees her all the time at work. He just doesn't know it's her. And she doesn't know it's him. She's supposed to be dead.
How is she? Oh my, okay, wait. If she's obviously severed because she doesn't recognize him.
Right.
But where's her Audi?
If she may not have an Audi. Because remember, her Audi is dead.
Yeah, but so she just forever is down there. She lives her entire life down there.
Now this is episode 7 of season 1. And remember, I finished season 1. And now we gonna get into season 2.
Right.
So now I can start having discourse with you without spoilers because they don't tell us in season 1 what her situation is. Okay. So I'm assuming that they explain all of that.
Spoiler, but that's
2.
fine. That's fine.
Oh well, it wasn't a big spoiler.
No, it's fine. Okay, so they're gonna have to address this at some point.
They have to, right?
Probably, maybe. I guess since you mentioned that, so maybe in season 2 they'll have to address it. But so okay.
I hope so. You know how sometimes they do dumb stuff in other seasons.
Definitely. Because the writers okay, we're gonna circle back to that later on in the season.
Final season of Game of Thrones.
But right. So here's my issues: the fact that so her name is Gemma, but they call her by a different name down below.
And I can't remember what it was.
So Gemma is Mark's. Oh, that is so messed up because he's mourning her loss. And she's not dead.
She's not dead.
So now they're literally manipulating both versions of Mark.
Mm-hmm.
They're making Mark's Audi be so desperate to
participate in Severance.
So did they do that from the beginning?
That's a good question.
Because she doesn't look like she's.
How did they get her?
Harmed.
Like if she died, there had to have been a funeral.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So obviously he has memories of a whole situation where she crashed into the tree, and she died. He visits the tree.
Mm-hmm.
There's like police tape. There's damage to the side of the road and all that. So the accident happened,
and it had to have been 2 years ago.
Right, because he's been severed for 2 years.
Right.
And he did it because of his depression of her death. Which means that 2 years ago, she had an accident, and instead of so they must have taken her out of the hospital. They had to have like kidnapped her or something. They had to have taken her out of the hospital. But then there would have been well, I mean, I don't know the details, but there need to have been a body for him to be like, she died.
All things considered, that's probably not hard for them to do.
Yeah, but like so if somebody's in the hospital and something happens to them and their loved one is coming to the hospital to like see them or whatever the case is, or maybe it happened all at once, like at the crash site. So at the crash site, he shows up. They put her in a body bag, they zip it up, and he's like, no, that's my wife, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, well, you can ride, because she's maybe dead on arrival or whatever you want to call it. So I guess I'm thinking about movies, like, because obviously this hasn't happened in real life,
right?
So I'm thinking about like in movies, the main character would like kind of stand, and they're like, they'll be like, no, it's like, that's my wife. And there's like, sorry, sir, but she didn't survive.
Right.
And then they put her in a body bag.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like ride with them to wherever they're taking the body.
No.
So then he would have had to view the body.
Correct.
Like for the autopsy.
Yeah.
Because they need to like determine whether or not it was, something happened, or maybe she was under the influence or something like that. And then for him to have viewed the body, there had to have been a body to view. And then at that point,
dead,
usually that's when they bring in the family and be like, okay, I need you to confirm that this is who we.
But I'm saying that doesn't mean she was dead. Given their technology and given their ability to.
What is their technology?
Who knows? They can put chips in people's head and turn them on and off.
This is the problem. Like, it feels like retro future because their outfits, their clothes, the technology feels like futurist, or feels like retro, like 1970s, 1960s type of what they view the future to be.
Mm-hmm.
But then we know it's the current time, or at least like maybe a couple of years from our time, going forward past our time, because they have, like you said, like they have cell phones, and he has a walkie-talkie cell phone.
Yeah.
Which we don't have that now.
They had a flat screen TV.
They have flat screen TV.
But the cars are old.
But the cars are older.
Like from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, so the time period is all over the place, which we already kind of covered, but it's fine. But even the tech in the security room was like a mixture of technology.
Yeah.
They got knobs and dials, which is all retro futurist.
Mm-hmm.
But then they have these screens and like touch screens, which is future. So it's like, what the heck? The art direction for the show is dope, but the problem is they intentionally leave it all vague, which is the reason why it kind of still points me to the idea that it feels like an alien's interpretation of what a corporation should be. Like, not like a real corporation, but like what we saw footage of how Amazon and how different companies work, and we're trying to run a human experiment on what would happen if you were in a company like that. And even the Audi is part of the experiment. Like
Gotcha.
that whole thing is like one big like dome or something. And they're like on a space station somewhere, you know? And they're just being observed because they literally make it a labyrinth. I keep bringing it up in almost every episode. Those hallways are a rat's maze. They're a labyrinth of different rooms and stuff. Anyway, so at this point I'm spiraling. So episode 8, it's called What's for Dinner, and Gemma is I'm gonna call her Gemma now because I know who she is. Gemma is the thumbnail for it, so I assume we're gonna be dealing with her. We need to see what the heck's going on.
Let's get into it.
If you like what we're doing here, go ahead and like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get notification every single time I drop a video. I got my arms crossed because I'm very, very upset right now. I'm visually upset. To our page, you're gonna get this early as well as a watch along, and yeah, we're gonna get to this next episode because I need to know what the heck is going on. We're definitely gonna finish.
Aren't you glad I talked you into doing it this way?
Yeah.
Because you would have been frustrated for a whole
nother week. Yeah, one episode at a time. Yeah, we're gonna watch this 8th episode and get into it. But yeah, any last thoughts before we jump into it?
No.
Obviously no, because you're like, let's just jump into it.
Yep.
All right. Peace out.
See ya.